Welcome to this episode of Ask the Guitar Coach, the only podcast where you get answers to all your guitar-related questions. If you're interested in developing your guitar skills and reaching your music goals, please send me an email at the email address ioannis@ioannis.org. That is ioannis@ioannis.org, so that I can let you know about all the different packages of elite guitar coaching and how you can get private coaching by me. Without further ado, let's go to our question for the day. My hands get stressed when I try to play fast. So here's a very interesting subject. Our viewer is sending us a question that says, my hands are getting stressed when I try to play very fast. What can I do? And it's very common. The answer is not going to be, it's not going to make too many people happy, because basically what it boils down to is fast speed is not a result of stressing your hands. It's actually a result of being totally relaxed, of having mastered the movement and just executing a movement you have mastered very quickly. There is, in the absolutely vast majority of cases, there is no stress involved. There are a couple of very, very specific, tiny techniques, like a specific part of pick tapping and a specific part of tremolo picking, but not even generally tapping or tremolo picking, where we are using creatively the stress of the hand by having it shake uncontrollably and use this. But this is a very tiny part. So this is not something to be considered seriously. In every other case and for every other technique, the fast speed comes from extreme relaxation of both hands and also extreme mastery of the movement. Now, having your hands being stressed and making big movements while you're playing, it looks very impressive if someone is shooting you on a video, but it's actually very counterproductive. The best players have very limited movement while they're playing, especially someone like Tony McAlpine. I'm still looking at his videos and I'm saying I can hear all those notes and I cannot see his hand move, because the hand is very close to the neck and does very little movement, and you can hear all those notes sounding and you cannot really see the hand move. Is this stress? No, it's the opposite of stress. The hand is very relaxed. When he's playing, there is absolutely no stress on his hand, so he can move it very fast. So basically, if you're trying to play fast and you're stressing out your hands, you're doing it the wrong way. You're actually doing the opposite than what you're supposed to be doing. If you want to start to learn to play fast, you need to minimize both your movement and your general playing stress. Both of those things come from practicing. Now, practicing has two aspects: the quality and the quantity of practicing. The quality of practicing in this case has to do with you making your movement very tiny, very economical. The quantity of practicing has to do with doing these movements for a long enough period of time under specific conditions, so that you are very confident in doing them and you are not stressed when it's time to play them in a live performance, in a recording, or just in front of some people. So there you have it. This is basically the solution if your hands are getting stressed when trying to play fast. You need to slow down, relax your hands, fine-tune your movements, and then build slowly from that point onwards your speed. Now, I know this is not possible to do from just one, Ask the Guitar Coach video, because for each technique there is a series of steps to be taken to develop this economy of movement and to develop this technique to a high degree. But this is the general idea, the basic premise that you should have in mind when trying to develop your speed without stressing your hands. So there you have it. I hope this was a helpful video, and I will see you on the next Ask the Guitar Coach. Until then, keep sending me your questions and I'll do my best to answer them in a future episode. Bye bye.